The revolution will not be televised.
I like to sit and meditate on what it is I'm going to work on, or I meditate on the canvas, and after a while,
statements out to the people through his work, and you do the same thing, Q. So you're representing very well here on the Malcolm's Law Warner Tribute. Now we're going to take some time right now to see Malcolm's Law in action right here on the BAF Solutions Network. All right, come on and zoom in with me. Come on and zoom, zoom, zoom. Come on and zoom, zoom, zoom. Come on, give it a try. We're gonna show you just why. We're gonna teach you to fly. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom, zoom. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom, zoom. Oh! All I wanna do is do my boom, 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 on the zoom, zoom. All I wanna do is do my boom, boom, boom on the zoom, zoom. Come on, y'all, let's hype it up. All I wanna do is do my boom, boom, boom on the zoom, zoom. Let's hype it up. All I wanna do, all I wanna do, all I wanna do, all I wanna do, all I wanna do is do my boom, boom, boom on the zoom, zoom. Let's hype it, these shoulders. All I wanna do is do my boom, boom, boom on the zoom, zoom. Let's hype it up. All I wanna do, all I wanna do, all I wanna do. All I wanna do is do my boom boom room on the zoom zoom. Welcome to the baby boom boom room. I'm the boomer. Hey, they pass. Wait, we gonna welcome y'all. It's holiday time, and I'm the boomer boom bastic, and Coach Pat is here, and we are booming, booming, boom, 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 boom. We got a great show for y'all today. A really great show. But first, we got to get the news out the way. We're gonna call in with our boomer news, so y'all know what's going on in the boomer community. And like I said, the boomer news is part of Film Fest Friday, so we got a great movie coming up. Great movie, and the movie is Cooley High. 50 years. 50 years of Cooley High. 50 years, and we're going to have a personal interview with Lawrence Hinton Jacobs, who starred in it. That's and also, awesome. After it's been 50 years, but we're going to get back to that. So put up Sabrina, Boomer News with Sabrina. Let's see what she's talking about as far as Black Wall Street and Viola Fletcher, who just made her transition at 111 years old. All right, Sabrina. 111, that's the number. Sabrina, and I hear what's talking about.
This is an unfortunate one. The oldest survivor of the Tulsa race massacre just died. She was 111 years old. Viola Fletcher. She never got to see her justice. And anyone else that was around during that time, they never got to see justice. I want to show everybody a picture of her here. Again, Viola Fletcher, the oldest survivor of the Tulsa race massacre, dies at 111. At 7 years old, she bore witness to one of America's most violent spasms of racial violence. She was 106 when the nation reckoned with the crime. So that's Viola Fletcher. I have to say this. I watched this woman testify in front of Congress, which you'll see in just a second. I watched her plead with judges in Oklahoma, and she was not alone. And it is an atrocity what happened to the Black Wall Streets in this country. Tulsa is the most popular one, but there were others I'll show you later on. But this idea that after slavery, there were Black communities that went on to build, and some of them built towns that were so successful that it was considered a Black Wall Street, where all the businesses were Black owned and the dollar continued to turn in the Black community. All those neighborhoods were burned to the ground. And it reminds me of, a lot of the things we talk about today. A lot of people talking about what is happening in the West Bank, which we've covered multiple times on the show. You have to understand, when you see those settlers in the West Bank burn down houses, steal them from Palestinians, those things happen here too. And this is something that this country has to reckon with. It's not just Tulsa. It's, Seneca Village, which is now Central Park in New York City, where people moved on and they built their own towns that were thriving and had their own schools and their own businesses. And one after another, it was either burned down or the city took it via eminent domain. And if you see my documentary, Removed, Black Erasure in Boston, you'll see that's one of the things that we focused on, how these communities were building and growing and thriving, and the city would come in and just wipe them all out via eminent domain.
All right, so
Wow.
hey, following you because you are amazing, and the Boomer News it would be nothing without your insight. And thank you so very much for doing what you're doing to bring us awareness and enlightenment. Because Pat, there was a lot of black towns. They said, why don't y'all just build your own town yourself, build it yourself, and everything. But we do, and they tear it down.
Exactly, because they're always threatened when there's another culture that's progressing. Because we actually are very creative as a people.
And very resilient as well.
Quite resilient, absolutely.
Survived 400 plus years of slavery, and it still ain't over, It ain't over.
Oh, it's just rebranding.
It's just rebranding. Speaking of brand, we're going to go right into our corporate sponsor. And, of course, we want everyone to be financially stable and not have to sell time for money, but make money while you're just on that beach, baby boomers. So definitely take a listen to Envision You, because we envision you in a new way. Take a look.
Products that we've actually put together called Alive. And you say, well, David, why do you call the products Alive? Well, because I know there's so many people around the world that are just living. Very few people wake up every single day alive, ready to actually win the day. That's what our products are designed to do: revive, replenish, and renew the body. And it all starts with our superfood juices, ladies and gentlemen. I absolutely fell in love with it the very first time I sampled it. Our manufacturers actually sent me samples, and I said, man, this is a winner. And then when they told me what was actually in the product, I knew that we had a home run. Well, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. All the ingredients here: spirulina, aloe vera, cinnamon bark extract, and ginger root, and green tea, and maca root, right? Some people call that the marriage counselor. This is an incredible product that we have in 2 different flavors: apple beach cherry along with apple cinnamon. And ladies and gentlemen, all you need to do is take a shot in the morning and take a shot in the afternoon. Now, if you really want the whole regimen that we have, you want to actually step into the world of the skin and beauty product that we have called Alive Skin and Beauty. This is a collagen product that literally impacts the body on a whole nother level when it comes to your hair growth and nail growth and helping out your joints and those bones. Your body needs collagen, but we found a way to actually make collagen taste great. Now, just a moment ago, I actually tried something that I'm going to share with you that absolutely blew me away. I tried the Skin and Beauty, the Apple Beach Cherry, and yes, our matcha. You're going to see that later on in the presentation. But ladies and gentlemen, we stepped into recently the world of coffee. And I got involved in the coffee industry years ago. And people say, well, man, you're crazy. I mean, why would you do coffee, right? And I said, well, it's 2.2 billion cups of coffee are consumed every single day. You're talking about the most traded commodity in the world next to oil, the most consumed beverage in the world next to water. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not going anywhere. Whether you're involved in the coffee business or not, people are going to spend money. They're going to spend $3, $4, $5, $6, $7 for a cup of coffee. So why not provide that demand that's already out there in the marketplace? And we found a way to actually make it healthy. This is by far, in my opinion, you may say I'm biased, the healthiest, best tasting coffee on the planet. This is the Alive Cappuccino, ladies and gentlemen. You're talking about a non-GMO, gluten-free, no sugar, no nut, no soy whatsoever in this particular product right here. I am so in love with this coffee. The first time I tried it, I knew that this was going to be the winner in our company. And look what's in it. You're talking about a premium Arabica bean coffee. You're talking about pomegranate and collagen tripeptides and dipeptides, and it's got okra in it, it's got asparagus in it, ladies and gentlemen, it's got pumpkin in it, it's got amino acids in this particular product. You say, well, how did you get 30 different vitamins and minerals all in one product? That's a secret. That's our own formula for us to know. And it's available right now in our company. And recently, we just introduced the ultimate green tea, which is the matcha. And it's one of the best tasting matchas out there in the world. You could drink it hot, you could drink it cold. I just drank it with our apple beach cherry and our apple cinnamon. Absolutely incredible. Look at all the ingredients that are in here. It's helped people when it comes to their weight loss journey, giving them energy, clarity, focus. It's a remarkable product that we put together. Now, if you're paying attention, we put health in what people do every single day. People drink coffee every day. People drink some sort of juice, or their kids do every single day. And guess what? People drink tea every single day. So why not do it with Envision You and actually have your body become even more healthy while drinking what you were going to drink anyway? See, what we've put together here is really second to none. Your health and your wealth right here in one company, and then you can travel around the world.
Okay, everyone, I hope you really enjoyed that. We want to make sure you are getting valuable information on your health. Today, again, we'd like to bring to you some information about something you have right there in your house. Good afternoon, I'm Coach Pat with Wellness Made Simple. And today I'd like to share with you on our Nourish Up segment a product that has tremendous benefits for your house, as well as cleaning and several other benefits, and that's hydrogen peroxide. Let me tell you, there is no better disinfectant cleaner than hydrogen peroxide. You remember during the pandemic, this item was like going off the shelves. You could not find it because everyone realized, I need to clean my house. I want to make sure there's no viruses in my house. There's nothing that is really contributing to COVID-19 in my house. And let me tell you, I was really salty about that. And you know why? People wait to the last minute to do things. Do you know, I've been using this product for years. I tell you, I use it all over my house. And there, all of a sudden, I couldn't find it, as well as alcohol. I'm like, I've been on this train for years. Because why? I know the benefits of it. It helps to kill viruses, all right? Bacteria, mold, mildew. And that's just a short list of some of the benefits of hydrogen peroxide. Also for oral health. Actually, I rinse my mouth out every night with hydrogen peroxide. And let me tell you, it has such a refreshing feeling in my mouth because I've gotten rid of everything that has come on my tongue for the day. Also, people use it for skin and beauty, whitening of the nails, and as well as treating some forms of acne. Then you have lightening and just really several benefits and things that you can use hydrogen peroxide. Wound care. A lot of times, remember when the kids would just get a cut, you would just what? Put a little peroxide on it and watch all the germs and bacteria just form away. And I'm telling you, this product is really good. You can get it everywhere. Actually, I buy whatever is on sale. Let me tell you, I look for the bargains, that's for sure. But remember to continue to disinfect your home, keeping your home clear of any type of bacteria, mold, especially mold and grout. Great for bathroom, cleaning the bathroom and all. And that today, and guess what? It's also a stain remover. Sometimes, actually, I use this in my wash when I'm washing my clothes because I just want everything to be clean and pristine. And that way I feel like whatever is touching my body actually has no germs or anything like that. Stain remover as well. There you go. That is your Nourish Up trip. Now, these are things that are affordable. It's right in your house. As well as the apple cider vinegar we talked about last week. And we want you to be healthy. We want your environment to be clean, and we want you to enjoy living life to its fullness at an economical cost. Only a couple of bucks for this hydrogen peroxide. Back to you, Arnold.
Well, thank you, Coach Pat. And I have to tell you, I've been using hydrogen peroxide. I found out about it as far as dental work. And so once you can rinse your mouth out with it and everything, and then it heals all the sores or whatever you may have in your mouth and everything. And I think I gave my bottle away to somebody. But anyway, I have it
That's
in
a
the
beautiful
toothpaste.
gift. That's a
I have
beautiful
it in toothpaste. So I got the toothpaste. And it had hydrogen peroxide in it, so I said, I don't need this. Oh, yeah, I know what I gave it to. Anyway. Anyway.
Okay, I think he's right
It went
here.
quick. It went quick. I looked at my head, okay, then it was gone. I said, I hope he got it. I guess he did. Because, you know, it was like dental issue he was having. So I said, you know, you rinse out your mouth once you brush it, then you rinse out your mouth. And it foams up in your mouth, everybody.
Oh, it's
and then you
great.
just spit it out like a mouthwash. And you can goggle too if you want to, you know, it's like swords and no telling what people be eating these holiday seasons.
That's
so,
right.
you know, you want to get all the cuts and bruises out of your mouth. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway.
Yes,
So that way you can have a wonderful, it could go down smoothly when you drink and eat and whatever.
Absolutely. It's such a refreshing, I tell you,
It was
when
refreshing,
especially when I do it at night, because I was like, okay, I'm getting rid of everything, any residue from everything I've eaten during the day. And let me tell you where I got that idea. I volunteer at Georgia Broadcasting.
Okay.
And one of the hosts, she had these beautiful white teeth. And I just had to ask her,
What are you doing?
What are you doing? She said baking soda and peroxide.
Baking
That
soda.
was her secret. And once she said, I was like,
That was it. That's
That
baking
was it.
soda. So
That
I
was
use
it.
baking soda for toothpaste. So I use baking soda toothpaste
Yes.
with hydrogen peroxide in it. So
Right.
so toothpaste came, you know, all in one. So I said, I don't need this butter because it was a little bit much doing the toothpaste, then doing the hydrogen peroxide.
Exactly,
I said, now, let's cut a step. Let's cut a step.
Just
And then
get all in the
so I
toothpaste.
gifted it to someone who needed to know that information. And here you are. You did things twice that I brought here that nobody knew about.
Exactly,
exactly. And that's what it is. That's what I do. But anyway, we're gonna talk about it's time for Boomer Classics.
yay!
And the classic film today is
Jump
Cooley
Off.
High. Cooley
You
High.
guys remember Cooley High?
Cooley High.
We
It was
love that
the
movie.
first film, and I interviewed the actor Lawrence Hilton Jacobs, who played Cochise, I think the name of the character, and also there's Glenn Thurman, who came straight off Broadway when he got his break as Travis in A Raisin in the Sun.
Oh.
Okay, and written by Lorraine Hansberry, which I'm a Lorraine Hansberry winner.
Okay.
And so this actor I got a chance to meet along with Alan Payne at Jason's Lyric. It was a movie. It's another movie, Jason's Lyric. That's not I guess the
think I've
boomers
heard
loved
of
it.
that.
But Jason's Lyric
Jason
starred
Lyric.
Alan Payne, and he played Ghost in it. And I got a chance to sit down with him. He's a friend of mine because he's from doing the. I guess it's not the Chitlin Circuit, but these plays. I saw him in was he went out on the road with these different traveling theater companies. So I was able to connect with him. He became the ambassador for Juneteenth Atlanta.
Oh, really?
Along with Alan Payne. So
Beautiful.
For those who don't know, I work as the chief of staff for the Juneteenth Atlanta parade, and I'm excited about that, led by Bob Johnson. And we're ready ready for the next Juneteenth coming up.
2026.
Yeah, exactly. And
Right around the
we
corner.
have some major stuff going on. And look at it, that's a wonderful show.
The anniversary.
It's the 50th anniversary. That's why I selected the movie. Yes, it's the 50th anniversary, and he talks about that. So let's hear Lawrence, just a little bit of what Lawrence is saying at the interview about the 50th anniversary of Cooley High.
Which was a true
I noticed, I saw a picture that's out on social media right now. It's a picture of the original cast of Cooley High, and then you guys now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys formed a strong bond and relationship through that.
So let's say I talked to Glenn Turman today. Next week I'm in Los Angeles. We're shooting a short film together. He and I called When They're Gone.
Okay.
You know, and we wanted to do it because we hadn't. We've known each other forever. We're great friends.
Exactly.
But we haven't been on film together in 50 years. So
goodness.
we're gonna play 80-year-old guys. So he's closer to 80 than me. But but we're going to do it. It's going to be cool. Yeah.
But it's like it's so interesting that you have found a way to connect with actors, because sometimes
they're not actors, in that
they're your
sense.
people.
They're your friends.
They're your friends.
I mean, I've been an actor now going into 57 years, which is a lifetime. I've been doing this since I was 15. I'm 71. And what you do, at least in my estimation of it, is that it becomes just part of life and how you grow. So my friends who happen to be actors are friends, which is Richard Lawson or my friend Art Evans, who moved on. He mentioned Lugasa was a great friend too. They were friends first and second.
Before anything.
And then the performances we of course respect and admire, but that came afterwards. We almost never talk about show business.
Let me ask you something. Because you have this type of chemistry with them, it did make a difference in your interaction on the camera, of course.
Well, that comes from a lot of things. That comes from how you interact with people, how you perceive life, how honest you are, because it's about honesty.
It's about honesty.
Everything is based out of your truth,
Okay.
or a truth. Even if it's a realized truth, and then you have to let that build into something. So it all comes from that. But of course, it influences yourself as an actor, how subtle and honest you want to be. You get bold sometimes, a little bit brave, because you have to be. You gotta be a little nuts.
Well, you have to have a little something. I do talent management. I have to agree with you on that. You're not robots. You're real people.
You're real
people.
Water and stir.
And that's it. It's a lot going on with personal management. God knows I'm one. And it takes a lot.
You know the drill.
Okay, you said something about how did you handle the character? You played Joe Jackson, correct?
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's like that is a multi-dimensional situation. You hear so much about him. How did you prepare to play this man?
Again, first I read the script about 4,000 times, so that gave me some influences. Then I thought about my own family tree. I came from a family of 9 kids like them.
Okay.
6 boys or 3 girls, exactly the same.
Wow.
My father was not as extreme as Joe, but he was tough. Hilton, Texas, who I'm named after.
Okay.
And so that gave me a lot of the springboard. But you have to follow instincts. I know Joe, and I know the family forever, way before I even knew I was going to play it.
Okay.
But I didn't try to use that as I'm going to try to be the Joe.
Okay.
I'm going to be the essence of who he is and the idea of where it's coming from in terms of to display a point of view. So I did that, and that was my way of finding the levels. Like in every, we played the character from 20 to 24.
I know.
And I was 38 when I did it. And what I did is every scene where we had to go through different years, I would always write on the top of my screen why I love my kids. So he gave me a through line to find out that he was just one guy or an ogre or he was just mean, which is nonsense. He made 9 babies. That takes a lot of love. Let's keep it real.
Let's keep it real.
And so it gave me a springboard to have a dynamic. And then I got along with the kids. Even to this day, Alex, who played Little Michael in the movie, is 41 now, but he's still like my son. And his daughter, Tara, is like my grandbaby. And Angel Vargas, who played Tito, we're tighted and tight to this very day.
Wow.
And as an adult. So, springboard things came out of that pretty nice. Of course, Angela Bassett's still in the mix, too,
I mean, you were phenomenal.
I appreciate that, man.
My God, it was like going to a master class.
It was a very involving role. I realized what I had. The script was the size of a phone book. I couldn't believe how thick that thing was. It's a 5-hour movie, and so it was a lot to learn. But you do it a piece at a time.
Tell me about how when you came in to read for, did they tap you or did you have to come in?
And then that's Cooley High, everybody. So that's our Boomer Classic.
That is wonderful. I tell you, what I love about it is a true story.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, tell us about that.
And it's a true story. And he lived in Chicago, Monty. And this was his experience. And you know what I really liked about this movie is that it brought you back to a period when high schools actually taught students skills.
Yes.
Right?
Carpentry.
And
electrical. I had electrical class. Yep.
Yeah, it's called, and I'm telling you, come out with
trade.
something, trade school.
You get a trade.
A vocational trade school. And my ex-husband, he actually learned electrical work while they're in high school. So
That's right,
the schools really in the Black community.
And I don't see why they should do that with the homeschooling, not the homeschooling, but the prep schools, the private schools. Yeah. They should bring that back.
They definitely
should.
Took
home economics the year before I went in.
Oh, wow. I remember my home economics teacher, Miss Weaver. She's a big woman, but let me tell you, I fell in love with sewing. And we used to make donuts in home economics.
Yes, I had home economics. I ate everything.
You see, I love those donuts, right? We used to make those donuts. But all of this was really great because now I can hem. I can put on a button, right?
I can sew my
I can
grips and
sew,
stuff, yeah.
absolutely. So to me, the schools back in that time gave you value. You come out with a skill right off the rip, right? And for today, the young people can start their own business, entrepreneurship.
Yes,
can you
the
imagine?
entrepreneur
At
classes
Luke,
and all
I
of
mean,
that.
HV heating and
We
cooling.
had to do that. We had to survive.
Absolutely, absolutely. So his story was a real story.
It was a great movie.
It
too.
was a great
Like I said
movie,
before, with my
absolutely.
father, Stanley Penix, and the Willa Mae Penix, my mama, and my little brother Stanley Jr., and my sister Stanette, and here Arnold, the eldest. We all piled us into our car, our Cadillac, black and red Cadillac, and we rode to the movies to see
Cooley High.
That was over 50
yes,
years
what
ago.
a classic!
Everybody.
What a
Over 50
classic!
years ago, and I'm still 39. So there you go.
And you know, when Lawrence was talking, what he said, they're not just actors; they're friends.
Yes.
So I felt that during that time, our community just had to band together. Because we didn't get many acting opportunities during
didn't.
that
So
time.
that was major for them to be
And then
stars.
now that him and Glenn are still friends,
Still
and they're
friends to
still
this
together.
day.
50
It
years
was a
later,
bond.
there was a bond and a
Yes, it
community
was more than
and
acting for us.
support.
Yeah, it was
I'm
more.
telling you, everyone. I mean, it's just family. We're
It's
just
just family.
one big family.
Because we had to tell our story.
We did.
We had to tell our story.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's about, telling our story. And that's what we're about here at the BAF Solutions Network, telling our story. And that's why Garbage Studios Talent Development jumped at the chance to develop this network. And so the other one's going to be coming around throughout the city and throughout the country. So my new assignment is East Point Arts. Keisha Chapman won.
She won.
She
yes.
won.
I hope you
And
guys saw that. I saw it.
Every day I wake up, I'm excited
Yes.
about this new challenge and everything.
I love it.
Absolutely. And we're doing well at Juneteenth Atlanta. The network is set up here. And now I'm ready to tackle Garbage Studios here at East Point and East Point Arts. So I'm very excited about
Anna,
that.
you've been busy.
Been busy, haven't
You
I?
didn't.
Haven't I? Nobody slowed
Yes,
this train down.
yes,
The
it's all
The
about
A-train is running,
It's
okay?
running.
The A-train is running. But you know, people try to slow you down and try to, get into your cipher and all that stuff like that. And I it's like water off a duck's back. And I just keep on moving
Just
forward.
keep on
moving forward
moving.
to my destiny. And that's what it's about. And the universe will let you know when it's time to go.
And you know your destiny comes to you too.
Yes, it does.
It does.
And I don't have to chase it. It comes right to me.
It comes
That's
right
what I
to
do.
him. I'm sure it does. Absolutely.
So now, and that's through being a numerologist and a personologist, it ties
Okay.
into my whole zodiac situation. And next we have up is travel and events tips, travel tips, events with the Zodiac Lover. I created the Zodiac Lover. It's a character I created because some people have to have an interest in the sciences of the universe. And this King Julian does. So welcome to Zodiac Lover segment.
Welcome,
on
King
the
Julian.
BFA Solutions
Yes.
Network, the Boomer Boombastic Baby Boom Boom
Boom.
podcast.
That's right.
Boom boom.
Ashay, welcome. Glad to be here, everybody. I gotta start off repping the Black Achievement Fund this weekend. It's going down. We have 2 events going on this weekend. So come on out. It's an amazing experience here at the Kemet Club. We'd love for you all to come check us out. Look at this conscious cam. You see my screen, but you can see all this beautiful art on the wall, and we are glad to show it off. So this weekend, we have a conversation on fasting with Dr. Haru. And
Yes, I love fasting.
Yep. So it's going to be what is it, why, how, and it's a free event.
Oh, beautiful.
And the mission is to get you aligned and ready for 2026.
That's what I'm talking about.
And they're also going to be talking about the winter solstice. So it's
1 to 3.
so it's going to be a good way to align yourself for what's to come.
What's to come?
So we have 1 to 3 p.m. as the time here at the Kemet Club, 2835 Church Street in East Point. And then right after that, at 6 o'clock, there's going to be a Kwanzaa art gallery, a Kwanzaa art exhibit here from our very own, our honorable brother Khalib the Weaver. He's a weaver, and he's actually visually impaired too. So he actually has some visual impairment, and he knows the color that he's weaving by the feel of it. because there's certain textures that the certain types of thread has. So there's some ways that he's able to say, oh, okay, that's black, that's red, and then he can actually make the red, black, and green quilt.
Beautiful.
Right, it's wild. So he has baskets, like plant baskets. He has also artwork for installments on the wall. So it's amazing. Some of them look like hats they could be. So I just love for you all to come on out. And he also makes keychains too. So he's got something for the whole entire age complex. My nieces got some of the keychains, so you can also have children come in and come check out some beautiful art. And it was an amazing gallery here at the Kemet Club. So come on out. We'll be
Holiday
there.
gifts are available here.
Yep. And tickets, that one is ticketed. So that one is a $35 ticketed event. But we'd love for you all to come on out, come support, buy black. Go ahead and get that Cyber Monday, Black Giving Tuesday out the way.
Yes.
All here at the Kemet Club. So we also support Black-owned businesses.
Absolutely.
So we're actually in support of the new Black Wall Street Market. Mama Nabuntu, she sits on the board and actually supports with New Black Wall Street. And also Brother Arnold here is able to support the new Black Wall Street Market as well. So we're excited to join forces, and we have a lot going on that each one of us are supporting with, such as the Kwanzaa ceremony.
Yes.
We are doing Kwanzaa later on in the day, December 27th, and they're doing it earlier in the day. So we've been working on partnering with more businesses to have there's an Atlanta Kwanzaa committee. So they actually are working on ways to align our schedule. So it's so important to be connected and be united with people. I always say people like to be in your community but don't want to be communal. So it's always good to support and actually converse with people, even if you have something that you don't agree with. Just conversate about it.
That's
and
it.
And support each other. Let's come together. And that's the new Black Wall Street Market. Definitely want you all to go out. So this holiday season, we want y'all to get on out. There's a lot going on. The Black Nativity is going on at the First Center for the Arts on First Drive in Atlanta. That's near Georgia Tech. So that's gonna be a cool event, and looks like that'll be starting this weekend. Just started last night was their first one. So December 4th through the 21st. So we'd love for you all to check that out. A gospel Christmas musical experience. Those will be coming out. My church has a different events. They just had a jazz concert, so there's gonna be a lot more.
Nice.
Yeah, if I did my research properly, then I should be showcasing my church, Central United Methodist Church. And if I did my research, then I would have let y'all know.
Okay. I tell you, that Black Nativity is excellent. I went before, and I'm going with some friends. I tell you guys, you will. I mean, the talent, the skills, and I love theater anyway. It is something that you would love to support. You would love to support the Black Nativity.
Ashe. So we'd also like to support networking. We've been doing a lot of events, and we'd love for you all to go ahead and check out all these different businesses that are doing networking events. And I saw this on Networking Only ATL on Instagram, and they have week 1, week 2, so they have a lot of great information there. And then I was also looking at that free food forest, and they talk about 2,500 edible and medicinal plants. So I wanted to check out this video so we can learn a little bit further.
Is creating a food forest of sorts. This is a place to pick fresh produce, and all of it's for free.
It's part of the city's commitment to get people in underserved communities closer to fresh food. CBS 46's Ashley Thompson's live in southeast Atlanta, where some of that food is actually in season. Looks great behind you. I see all kinds of fruits and vegetables.
That's right, you guys. Take a look at this. I'm actually standing inside of the food forest right now. They have everything you need for a meal in here, from corn to watermelon to mint and tomatoes. You can come and pick what you need. Check this out. We've got some peppers growing right here. That's the closest produce to us. This will be the city's first food forest. It's a concept that started several years ago with a $100,000 grant from the U.S. Forest Service. The city of Atlanta is now purchasing 7 acres in southeast Atlanta for the park and garden. The land is right off Browns Mill Road near an underserved part of town. You'll find a variety of produce in here, and it's free to come pick. There are just a few rules. Don't take more than you need, and don't pick anything that isn't ripe. Atlanta City Council member Carla Smith is behind efforts to buy the land from the Conservation Fund.
It's for everyone. That's why we're getting all the press right now, is because.
All right, so I will keep that going.
The city of Atlanta is buying it from the Conservation Fund, who bought it for us originally.
Okay, so let me go ahead and get that.
So that we didn't have people run in and try to outbid us on this.
The internet is doing some weird stuff.
We're writing this.
Okay, I'm trying to go ahead and exit out. All right, so doing a seed giveaway.
Them a check right now. That's what my legislation did.
And she's actually going to be gardening.
And you can see those white rocks up there today.
All right, there we go. So I actually have a friend doing a gardening tomorrow. So I'd love for you all to check that out. She's going to be at Centennial Olympic Park, and she's going to be able to support with doing gardening at the Centennial Olympic Park. So, sorry, the Centennial School, Centennial Academy. So she's actually going to be doing some amazing things, and she's actually creating the Centennial Wellness Village. So it's a historic place. So I invite you all tomorrow. We're going to be at the Centennial Academy Charter School, and that will be at 10 a.m. to 2. So I'd love for you all to check that out. And then always talk about ice skating, going to Park Tavern. That's going to be a great place to go to. And then also New Kemet, go ahead and get in your information, become a member, and that is what I want to talk about today. I want you all to go ahead and get to traveling, and let's get to exercising. Let's get to this health and wellness.
Yes. All right, thank you. Yeah,
Yes,
that's great.
that
Go
was
ahead,
beautiful.
and with the
I
tips
love
and
it.
the travel tips and the
Wellness
events. Yeah.
things, yes.
So it's time for Boomers on Blast. So what's on blast today, Coach Pat?
Well, let's see. Boomers on blast. Let's see what we are talking
Well,
about.
that can be information. It can be positive. The town
Yeah,
crier.
yeah. Well, you know,
kind of like a town crier. That's the cue of what you're gonna talk about. Ding, ding, ding. Town crier.
Yes,
Blast.
Yes.
There's
Okay,
a blasting.
here we go. Have you ever wondered about the red kettle by the Salvation Army? This time of the year, we see everyone with the bells. We see them out in the stores raising money. But have you wondered, how did that ever get started?
Yeah, I wonder how did it get started?
And what was the reason, right? In California, Captain McAfee wanted to do something for the homeless. A lot of people during the holidays didn't have money. They didn't have gifts. There's an orphanage, and he wanted to do something for them. And so he decided to put together a project like, well, let me get out here and just ask people if they would like to donate. Well, the people got on board with that, and they decided to give to this worthy cause.
Okay.
Well, at first the kettle wasn't red, but they found that red was actually very attractive, and it also was a sign of the cross, the Salvation Army.
Yes.
So then the pot turned red. Well, I tell you, in the 1900s, it caught on and it spread, and here you are today. When you give to the Salvation Army, now think about what they do.
Okay.
They support hurricanes, disasters.
Yeah, they do a lot of things.
You
Like the Red
notice,
Cross.
like when we have the Katrina, who's the first people on the ground? the Salvation
Salvation
Army.
Army, right.
Absolutely.
Great organization.
They're a great organization. So I want you to really consider that when you give to the Salvation Army, the greater cause, the mission, the purpose, actually is worldwide, because they really go in and support on so many different levels. And they also do training. Okay. In the emergency, some people, when they come to Atlanta, they may not have money for rent and things like that. You can actually go to the Salvation Army and they will support you with expenses to help you get through a tight period. So not only are they giving money and helping people in a disaster situation or the orphanages or whatever, homelessness, but they also help you with skills. They also help in helping the community to give back. It's like they're supporting you in other causes in an emergency.
I see.
Right? This is one of the emergency organizations, is the Salvation Army. So if you're like me, I don't carry a lot of cash these days, but I decided to purpose in my heart to keep some cash. So when I see that red kettle,
Ding, 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 ding.
ding, 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 now you know why and how important it is to give to the Salvation Army.
Well, that's a great Boomers on Blast segment. And Coach Pat, we are blasting the Salvation Army today.
Absolutely.
Ding, 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 ding. It's a
All
musical,
love.
a whole musical called Guys and Dolls that deals with Salvation Army. So you should check the musical
okay.
Guys and Dolls
Guys
out
and Dolls.
and everything.
I've heard
it
of
deals
that,
with
yes.
the Salvation Army and the Mission Doll and all that stuff. But now it's time for the baby boom boom box. Boom,
Yes.
boom, boom, boom. You can sing along with us, everybody.
Yes,
Out there in Zoom land, zoom, 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 zoom. So let's get ready to baby boom box. Okay, that's James Brown. What's the song? What he came out with? Of course, we know "Say It Loud." I'm black and I'm proud.
Oh
okay?
yeah, that was
Okay. It's a man's
revolutionary.
world.
Yes.
It's a man's world,
Yeah.
but it'd be nothing without a woman or a girl. Men have the cars.
Oh, yeah.
Running around all the town. You know I'm making the words up. Girls have the looks. We need them to make our cook. But it's a man's world. But it'll be nothing without a woman or a girl. All right, James Brown.
James Brown. Yeah,
I
Godfather.
feel good.
Godfather.
I knew that I would not. I feel good. Sing y'all. Like I knew that I would not. So good. So good. And I love you. What's up?
Yeah,
Hey, baby.
Godfather. The Godfather.
Okay, we're gonna take it
That's
down a little
what
bit.
I'm
Georgia, my whole life through, Georgia on my, like an old sweet song. Keep Georgia on my mind, Georgia on my mind. I said Georgia.
Yes.
Georgia, the peace is what I find. Georgia on my, just an old sweet song. What my glasses in? Put Georgia on my mind.
Great
Okay,
job.
one more.
Nobody like Ray.
One more. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Rolling.
What? Oh no. Left a good job in the city, working for a man every night and day. But I never lost 1 minute of sleep, and working about the things that might have been. Big wheel keep on turning. Proud Mary keep on burning. And we're rolling, yeah, rolling, rolling, yeah, rolling, rolling on the bum. Looking for a man every night and day. But I never lost 1 minute of sleep and working by the way things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning. Oh, round and keep on burning. Shaking y'all and rolling, 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 rolling on the river. All right, that's the boom boom box.
Yes.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, it's time for Baby Boom Box because our time is up. Our time is up, Baby Boom Boom Room. We booming in the Boom Boom Room. Okay, so let's sit them out. Let's sit them out.
We have one more. Yeah.
It's time to go. I'm Baby Boom Bastic, Boomer Bombastic, Boomer Boomers with my Boomer flow. Boom, boom, it's time to play. Boomer Boom Bastic, great holiday. Let's do it again, y'all. Okay, y'all come on, my Boom Bastics.
Yes.
Hey, they call my baby Boom Bastic, Boomer Fantastic, Booming Boomers with my Boomer flow. Oh, boom, boom, it's time to play. Boomer Boom Bastic, great holiday. Have a great holiday, everybody. We're boom booming in the boom 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 room. And the Criminal Club,
Yes.
the Solutions Network, we just don't talk about it, we're about it. So let's roll that commercial. There you go. All right, so put some sound underneath there. Take a look at it. Yeah, that's the Criminal Club.
The Purple Rain.
Purple rain, purple rain, purple rain.
Yes.
Yeah. Purple rain, purple rain.
I'm ready for the movie. Yeah, that's the next one.
Only want to see you dancing in the purple rain. I'm out of here. Bye.
Bye, everyone. It's still rolling.
Well, there's 20 seconds in here. There we go. Want them to see that. Gotta see.
Yeah.